What's up, everybody? Just getting things ready to roll here. New trash bag, as I'm sure you can hear. Hey Troy, how's it going, man? We haven't done it yet, William. Have not done the filler yet. We're just getting started. Just getting started. I was doing a little housekeeping. All right, so here is our owner list for tonight. Everybody should know who they have. In the filler, we got a pretty large number of drivers, but all on the less expensive side of the drivers. So we got Almirola, Austin Wayne Self, Blaine Perkins, Custer, Cole Moore, Jade Buford, Jake Drew, Jeb Burton, John Hunter, Matt Mills, McDowell, Parker Chase, Sammy Smith, Tanner Gray, and Thad Moffitt. So those are all in the filler. And then here's our lineup for tonight's filler duck race, 1 through 15. So good luck to everybody. We're going to set it and forget it. Here we go. They're off and going. Winner takes all on this. And then we have one other small little piece of business to take care of, and then we'll be ready to break. We'll be good to go. Yes, chores being done is a good feeling for sure. Down to 10 seconds. 4's in the lead, but it's not looking good. 15. It's all duck 15 there at the end. All duck 15 at the end. That is Troy Meckus. Troy Meckus. Oh no, I dropped my highlighter. Stand by. If I don't get it, I'll forget that I left it there, or I dropped it, and then I'll leave it there, and then 3 days from now, I'll be like, where did that go? So, let me retrieve it. All right, got it. Good, good. And then the last bit of business, last week's race winner, SVG, on the custom card. Of course, because he is not in 23 Chronicles, so he will go to the unlisted spot. So that'll go to Rick from Mexico City. There's the back. So that belongs to Rick on the custom. All right. And of course, Chase Briscoe got the win today, so we'll have a Chase Briscoe custom next week. I will get a schedule figured out and posted either tonight or tomorrow. I'm still trying to decide exactly what we're going to break, but probably going to do a break on, like, probably going to shoot for Tuesday, Thursday, and then Saturday, Sunday. Because we actually have a night race at Atlanta this Saturday. And Sunday, we'll stick with traditional Sunday break, but so we'll probably do a double this weekend, Saturday, Sunday. All right, here we go. Bubba Wallace, Martin Truex Jr. Recon. We got an immaculate 44/75 Tommy Joe Martins. He's going to be going to Rick Comnick. I expect that unlisted spot to probably do pretty decent with this break. I'll be surprised if it doesn't. We got 8/50 blue magnitude Brittany Zamora. Goes to Lewis. And then we got Jesse Love, newly minted fire suit, and tire. Jesse Love goes to Billy Joe. So, what'd you guys think of the race today? Curious to hear everybody's thoughts on Pocono. Luminance Jimmy Johnson, BK, Bowman. I think I've come around a little bit on the Amazon coverage. I actually didn't mind their race coverage at all. Eric Jones, Chronicles Fire Suit Ryan Blaney, going to Robert Rich. Scott says he's not a big Pocono fan, but the whole weekend was pretty good. Pretty solid. I would share very similar sentiment, Scott. I don't think Pocono's my favorite track by any means, but certainly seemed like solid weekend of racing. I used to really dislike Pocono, and it's gotten better for me over the last few years. 58/199 Luminance Blue Martin Truex Jr. That's going to go to Nate. 1 hour from your house. Oh, nice, Troy. Did you go to the race, Troy? Glad to see they got it in before it got dark. That's always good for all the fans that were there. And Recon 107/199 Natalie Decker Blue. It's going to go to Dave. Dave. Kaz Grala Zenith. And we're going Jesse Owuji Obsidian. I think that's pink. Yeah, 3/25. Jesse Owuji goes to Dan Owens. Dan the man. All right, McDowell, Justin Bonsignor, Parker Chase, Brennan Poole, and William Byron. Denny, Wallace Allen, Obsidian Jeremy Clements. I think that one might be numbered too. Yeah. 29 of 49. Probably going to call that the purple. That's going to go to Rick Comnick. He's got such a nice signature. 65 out of 99. Red Lightning Tony B. Goes to Ben Beach. Jordan Anderson, Ryan Preece, Danica, and Kyle Larson. Waiting for the gate to open. Oh, that sucks, JR. Yeah, I would like Obsidian as a standalone. Or Score. Yeah, I'd take Score, too. Either of those would be cool. I'd be fine with either. Ryan Preece. Hey, there's Denny. I figured we might have a really solid auto coming out. 3 Obsidian signatures in that box. 25 of 49. Denny Hamlin. That's going to go to Storm Ghost. Nice Denny. And then 109 of 199. Jack Wood. Blue Select. I think it'd be cool if they brought back Torque or Absolute. Absolute would make sense because they do Absolute in other products still, other, sports. Torque, Score, Timmy Hill. I could see Score. Hey, they could just be bringing Chronicles back too, for all we know. 32 of 199. It seemed like they alluded that it was going to be a new product, but I don't know. Daniel Dye is going to go to Corey King. Last pack. Box number 1. Yeah, that's why I don't know that Torque would make a lot of sense. Mark Martin, Elements. 47 of 99. Where did you hear that, Ty? Or did Justin already sign it? Mark Martin goes to Storm Ghost. Pedal Rusty. Speaking of Justin, 2 out of 99. Immaculate Rookie. Sent you the proofs he had to approve. Okay. Well, there you go. Ty says we're getting a product called Turn 4. Justin goes to Ty, obviously, since we were just talking about it. Bubba, Natalie Decker, Luminance, Cindric, Derek Krause, and Richard Petty. Sounds good. Yeah, I'll be curious to see him. Empty box. Recon Dale Jr. Pedal to the Metal Chandler Smith. And we're doubling up on Jeremy Clements with the Chronicles auto. Going to Rick Komnick. Rick's done pretty well with that unlisted spot already. Jesse Awuji Blue. 163 of 199 on the Lightning. Goes to Dan Owens. I believe, I don't know if Dan's watching or not, but I believe I saw that Dan is in Ocean City, which is one of our favorite vacation spots. We'll be there next month. Stenhouse, Deegan, Ty Dillon, Daniel Hemrick. Chase Elliott, Thunder, Kyle Larson. How about a Tony B Obsidian? That might be a gold or a yellow etch. Nope, not numbered. Well, darn. Still nice. The Hot Wheels fire suit and the Pit Vipers is kind of a fun combination for her. That's going to go to Ben Beach. Uh, 19/99 red Contenders ticket, B.J. McLeod. Contenders would have been another one that I would have thought maybe they could have done something fun with. Going to Rick. Denny. Tony B. Denny. And Justin. 162 of 199 Blue Chronicles. Going to Ty. Boy, Brad Keselowski had an interesting day, didn't he? Might have been the car to beat. 162 of 199 Recon Ryan Blaney goes to Robert Rich. XR Natalie Decker. The Amigo 22 of 99 Daniel Suarez going to Sam. Brett Moffitt. Oh, they're all upside down. Riley Herbst, Kyle Busch, Martin Truex Jr., and Clear Vision Bubba Wallace. Jade Buford, Richard Petty Zenith, 61 out of 75 Natalie Decker Red, going to Dave. Dave. We got Clear Vision, 5 out of 50, Haley Deegan with the blue. Haley goes to Brian Jacobs. Is that right? Yeah, Brian Jacobs. Newly minted Joey Logano with the gold standard. That'll go to Brian. Fire suit tire. And we need to open some more top loads. Probably need to buy some more top loads. Thinking of that. Probably something out of order. Logano going to Brian. So if you had forgotten or sounds good, Ty, thanks. If you had forgotten or just hadn't heard yet, but on the 2nd of July is when we should have Donruss releasing. Donruss should be coming out July 2nd. And according to the Panini experts, it's actually coming out July 2nd. So, I think they have a scheduled first off the line release this week. Not sure if I'm going to waste any time with that or not. There's only one card difference. Blaney going to Robert Rich. Now, it's a low numbered. It's an SSP that you're going to get. 41 of 199. Blue, Jeff Gordon contenders ticket. So, I may check in on it and see what's available, but I certainly don't think it's worth spending a major premium on for Donruss, in my opinion. Jeff Gordon going to Robert. And I guess if you guys disagree, let me know, because you know, I could see maybe an extra, I don't know, for a guaranteed SSP in the box, I could see maybe an extra 30 or 40 bucks. No more than that. Because you don't even know what it is. You know, like 59 and 99, Luminance Ryan Preece goes to Will Black. They're getting desperate with. Well, I don't know that it's desperate, Ty, as much as it's just business. And here's how it works, in my opinion. Panini puts out a first off the line product. You know, they've done now 3 or 4 first off the line products for NASCAR. The first one sold out. The next one sold out. The next one sold. Every one of them has sold out at above the market price of a regular hobby box on release day. So it's just good business for them. They're making more money off the same product, and all they've done is slap a first off the line sticker on it. So I don't know that it's desperate as much as just they see an opportunity, and as long as people keep spending the money, then they're going to keep doing it. 42 and 99 red XR Truex. Yeah, you could end up with a Vinnie Miller. So you could pay a premium for the box and end up with a Vinnie Miller short print. Not that there's anything wrong with Vinnie Miller if he's your guy. Austin Wayne Self goes through the filler to Troy. Another Obsidian auto. Yeah, I don't think we didn't run into any Prism boxes on our end. I don't think we had any that were missing hits. But I had seen and heard that. Yeah. Yep, that's that's right in the wheelhouse that I think that I think it's okay to be is like 20 to 40 bucks in a box for a guaranteed SP, well, SSP. That's fine. You know, I think more than that, it's just silly, you know? Going to get new looks this time or further down the line. What do you mean new looks, Todd? New looks as in what? New design? It's definitely new design. I guess I'm not sure. And they have new inserts. They have a couple new insert sets this year. Recon, Ryan Preece. Pedal to the Metal, Chase Elliott. Another Obsidian, Jake Drew this time. I keep thinking we're going to find an SP auto and haven't hit it yet. Jake Drew goes through the filler to Troy. New cars or drive. Yeah, we should, Todd, because 2025 Donruss starts the quote season. So yes, I would imagine that we're going to get Donruss. Typically is when you're going to get your newest rookies. So like we're going to have Connor Zilic, and there'll be some others. I don't know who all of them. I know Zilic is one of them. But you'll have new rookies. You'll have new pictures for updated cars and fire suits and all that stuff. 131 of 199, Lightning Blue, Kyle Busch. You have to look at the start of the product year as the start of a calendar, basically. 131 of 199, Kyle Busch goes to Thomas Jones Jr. Bowman and Jeremy Clements. Yeah, we know that Select is going to be right on the heels of Donruss. So I have been William Herron. I've been told that they have reached out to Cletus and have so far not been able to nail anything down for him to have cards or anything. Vertex, Ryan Blaney. Going to Robert Rich with the Blaney auto. We'll swap him out for old Dennis. 5 of 99. Red Lightning, Jordan Anderson. Connor prices are going to be crazy. Probably similar to SVG or slightly less than SVG was. But you're going to have, it won't be all the rookies, because I think Butterbean's first cards are going to be Select, not Donruss, I believe. I don't think he's in Donruss. I think he's only in Select so far. 182 of 199, Torque Blue, Austin Dillon. Some of it has to do with when guys start developing and taking off, and some of it has to do with when they can get a contract signed and stuff done with them. Austin Dillon goes to Michael Clay. Recon Blue, Danica, 55 of 199. Danica's going to go to Brian Jacobs. This is probably a great time to mention PSA grading submissions for everybody. Those are due June 30th. I need them in my hand by June 30th. which gives you exactly 1 week from tomorrow. So if you wanted to send things in for grading and have not sent them yet, you still have time. But I would suggest getting them out in the next day or two, probably, to really know they're going to make it. If you wait further into the week, you're probably going to have to go priority. 69/99, Bubba Wallace. Belongs to Robert Rich. Tommy Joe. Jesse Owuji, Logano, and Dale Jr. Tomorrow night, I'm going to attempt to make a shipping post. I think I'll have time. 50 of 50, Mason Massey, Gold Immaculate. Mason Massey's going to go to the unlisted spot in Rick. Then we got Blaine Perkins, 98 out of 100, with the red, clearly Donruss, rated rookie. He went through the filler to Troy. Gold Standard, Jimmy Johnson, fire suit, and tire. Goes to Dale. McDowell, Bonsignor, and Parker Chase. Jeff Burton, Bubba. 20 of 25, short print, Alex Bowman, tire, sheet metal, and fire suit for the newly minted. That's going to go to Steve. Oh, no. Boy, that is... I thought when I grabbed this card that it felt extra thick. I think they've made this card thicker than the rest of them. Because they're all normally 130, and that's 100% a 168. For whatever reason, that's much thicker. I thought when I picked it up it was thicker. 86 of 199, blue Mosaic Gray Galding. Now, Mosaic's a product I could get behind for sure if they were to do a release. I really like Mosaic. I have quite a few Mosaic football cards for the teams that we collect. That'll go to Rick. And Poole. Truex. Jeff Gordon. And Bonsignor, 64 of 99, red Chronicles, going to Ty. I'll tell you guys, I think this playoff situation could get very interesting. XR, 16 out of 25, purple. Denny Hamlin, short print. Denny is going to go to Storm Ghost. Nice one for Denny. But with a really wide array of races left, like Dale Jr. kind of said, a lot of wild card races, so to speak, where anybody could win them. It could be wild. 1 of 49, Kyle Weatherman. We'll go to Rick. $25 of that card. I don't know if I've seen one or not. I can check and see if I happen to have one. I doubt it, but I'll take a look. Benny Miller, Austin Wayne Self, and Magnitude, Kevin Harvick. All right, 4th and final box. Empty. All right. Good luck, everybody. Pedal to the metal. 44 of 199. Cole Moore. Through the filler to Troy. Almirola. And we got Immaculate, 72 of 75 for Awesome Bill. Going to Storm Ghost. Filler. Vertex Bowman. Dale Jr., Blaine Perkins, Ben Rhodes, and Tony B. Magnitude. Elements, Ty Gibbs, Zenith McDowell, Six of 39, Natalie Decker. Goes to Dave. Dave. Four of 25. Short print purple. Chase Elliott with the Clearly Donruss. That's nice. That's going to go to Troy. Very nice. Taylor Gray, newly minted fire suit tire. Taylor Gray goes to Cale Larson. Jake Drew, Tyler Reddick, and Alex Bowman. We got 4 packs to go. John Hunter, XR Tony B, Kurt Busch, Obsidian. That might be one of the sloppier Kurt Busch signatures I've ever seen, to be honest. Not picking on the signature at all. I'm not trying to take anything away from it. I'm just saying his signature is a little bit more profound. I almost wonder if he rushed or if somebody distracted him while he was signing that or something. Going to Scott Cutler. Because it's really only the Kurt. The Busch still looks a little bit like what it normally does. I think he... Like I said, I wonder if maybe somebody distracted him or something. Because that's happened to me where you're riding along and then somebody says something, you kind of just look up and all of a sudden you're like, what the heck? certainly different. Let's put Kurt up here with Tony. 154 of 199 Overdrive Blue Takuma Koga. Going out to Dan Owens. Yeah, something for sure. 154 of 199. Derek Kraus. Maybe make Kyle sign this. 90 of 199 Kyle Larson. Goes to Jake. Hate the sloppy. Oh boy. Recon BK. Pedal to the metal Josh Berry. Status swatches Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Goes to Jake. I know at one point in the race, Hocevar went by Stenhouse, and Stenhouse didn't wreck him. So, Bowman Contenders. Austin Wayne Self. Anderson, as we go ring around the rosy. Ryan Preece. Chris Buescher, 9 out of 199. Blue Classics. I wonder why they've never done Donruss Classics in Donruss. I mean, I know they've done an insert set, I think, but I wonder why they haven't played more into that as like a subset. $70 of 99, Ryan Blaney, Red Recon. Blaney's going to go to Robert Rich. Logano. Christian Eckes, 22 of 25. Purple Chronicles auto. Christian Eckes is going to go to Rick Komnick. A short print. Let's swap out Tony B just to change it up. Here these last few minutes. Danica, Kyle Larson, Chase, Timmy Hill, Kyle Busch, Clear Vision. And then we got Brittany Zamora XR, Titanium Cindric, Contenders Ticket, Jake Drew, Rookie Auto. Going to Troy in the filler. That one's not numbered. Nice hit, Troy. Then we're going to finish things out with Justin, Bubba, Luminance Natalie, Cindric Classics, and Silver Contenders Ticket, Chris Buescher. Going to David Brinkman. All right, let me move some base cards out of the way. Appreciate everybody that filled this one and participated, just like always. And again, I will tell you, I will get a schedule posted sometime between tonight and tomorrow. I'll have a schedule posted for this week. No break tomorrow, but we will break on Tuesday. The plan's going to be Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday this week. Those will be the nights we're looking at. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. So, here we go. We got Natalie Decker out of 99. Bill Elliott to 75. Mason Massey out of 50. Bubba Wallace to 99. Natalie Decker to 75. Suarez to 99. Bonsignor to 99. Tommy Joe to 75. Relics. Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Taylor Gray, Alex Bowman out of 25, Jimmy Johnson, Ryan Blaney, number 1, Joey Logano, Ryan Blaney, number 2, and Jesse Love. The Blaneys are 2 different color relics, so that's nice. We did have a couple of short print non-hits. Chase Elliott, purple to 25. And Denny Hamlin, XR, purple to 25. And then for the autos, we had Jake Drew, Obsidian Tony Beat, Ryan Blaney, Kyle Weatherman, Denny Hamlin, Jake Drew, Austin Wayne Self, Jeremy Clements again, Jesse Owuji, Christian Eckes, short print to 25, and Kurt Busch on the Obsidian. So, pretty solid 4 boxes. I don't think we had anything incredible, but solid. And that's about what you expect with Chronicles. You're usually not going to set the world on fire, but it's consistent. You know what I mean? Like, it's decent. So, that's kind of what I expected, which is quite all right. Rather have decent or solid than suck. So, that's all I got for tonight. Again, if you have PSA stuff you want to get sent in, those are due by June 30th, cards and money. So get those sent out sooner than later if you intend to. And hopefully see everybody on Tuesday night. Like I said, we'll break Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday this week, and I'll have a schedule posted here either tonight or tomorrow, one way or the other. But until then, everybody have a great rest of your Sunday night. We'll see y'all next time.